almost 24 hours after the Indian Air Force carried out a non-military preemptive strike on Jaish-e-Mohammed terror camp in Pakistan's Balakot, Pakistan yesterday responded by targeting military installations on the Indian side. Remember, Pakistan had claimed that it had targeted non-military locations in India. However, that claim has been denied by the Indian government. Also, the Indian Air Force shot down one of the Pakistan's fighter aircraft. However, the Ministry of External Affairs has said that India lost one MiG-21 Bison in that engagement.
And Pakistan Army has one pilot, Wing Commander Abhinandan, under its custody. Now, in a tweet, Pakistan Army has said, and I quote, Wing Commander Abhinandan is being treated as per norms of military ethics. Now, in a démarche issued to the Acting High Commissioner of Pakistan, the Ministry of External Affairs said it expects his immediate and safe return. The government also strongly objected to Pakistan's vulgar display of the injured pilot in violation of all norms of international humanitarian law and the Geneva Convention. Let's hear out what Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ravesh Kumar on the engagement between the Indian and the Pakistani Air Forces.
The Pakistan Air Force was detected and the Indian Air Force responded instantly. In that aerial engagement, one Pakistan Air Force fighter aircraft was shot down by a MiG-21 Bison of the Indian Air Force. The Pakistani aircraft was seen by ground forces falling from the sky on the Pakistan side.
So what should India do now? Should they escalate the issue further in order to keep the pressure on Pakistan intact, or should we refrain from reacting further at this point of time? Now, we pose these questions to former diplomats and defense veterans. Let's listen in to what they had to tell us.
Pakistan should learn a lesson that they're extremely vulnerable, and therefore if they try these games again, their Air Force can be very badly hit. Now, whether matters will stop here or whether the Pakistan would wish to escalate it further, my own feeling is that India at this point in time need not react further, because we have actually taught them a lesson. Now Pakistan will use our pilot as a bargaining counter, what kind of bargain they would want to make. The dialogue that Imran Khan is suggesting is utter nonsense, because the issue is not dialogue. The issue is Pakistan's credible, verifiable action against terrorists, and that's the reason why we went in and attacked Balakot. Therefore, if they want a dialogue with India, they cannot use the pilot as a bargaining counter. They have to show that they are going to act credibly on the issue of terrorism. And then, yes, we've always said that we can, our doors for a dialogue are open, provided Pakistan deals with this problem of terrorism.
Dialogue is possible in an atmosphere free of terrorism, which is our position. So you please give us proof first that you have taken care of all the terrorist organizations and you have rooted out terrorism from your soil and eliminated all the training grounds, etc., which is of course run with the connivance and help and full support of the army. I believe even the trainers in Balakot could have been ex-army, personnel, etc., which is the normal thing that happens in these training grounds for the terrorist organizations. So I think Imran Khan is sort of wasting his breath without actually getting the support of the army. That let him first say that we are serious, we will root out all the terrorism. Let him begin by saying that first, and then providing some tangible proof, because we have seen this for decades now. We have seen this for decades, and I don't think anybody is going to take Imran Khan for his word.
We have to be implementing the military measures in place, concurrently carrying out diplomatic effort. See what happens. Earlier we lost time and ended up with the world community coming up against us. That is what exactly is happening. Now, yesterday after our strike, there was no one who blamed us for anything. But today we have comments coming in from Russia, from China, asking both of us, India as well as Pakistan, to de-escalate. So this is what is the problem. This has always been the root cause of the problem. If we have the will, if we have the potential, we have to address the root cause of the problem. It has to be a comprehensive, continuous effort in one singular dimension, leading to the conclusive end of what ails us.
I'm recommending restraint. It's easy to talk about escalation, but you go in for any operation with clear objectives. What were our objectives? Our objective was to send a message and destroy a camp. Now, having achieved that objective, you can escalate or you can wait for reaction. If you wait for reaction, and if you're stronger, you can afford to wait for reaction. If you're weak, you should not. We have the capability to absorb such setbacks. We do not have any clear objective. If we had any more in terms of terrorist camps, some more, I think the action would have been taken against that. It is based on actionable intelligence. It's actionable intelligence which should be available. So we just cannot go for a war.
The Pakistani action today was provocative and escalatory. We had not struck any target of the state of Pakistan, military or civil. We had struck a terrorist facility, and it was a preemptive strike. Imran Khan has been put forward by the military to really show the world that they are a reasonable people, that they are being very cautious and careful. There's a wide difference between their actions and Imran Khan's words. So now their object is to draw in international opinion, the intervention of the great powers.
Does anybody expect that Pakistan and its Prime Minister will indeed walk the talk towards peace? We would be naive to even imagine that. Possibly an engagement took place, and when that engagement took place, one F-16 was downed, and unfortunately one of our MiG-21s is missing. This is the result of a particular engagement. There is nothing wrong in it. Is it provocation? I'm not sure. What else could Imran Khan and Pakistan have done to show that they also mean a little bit of business? They couldn't have just taken yesterday's activity lying down. They had to take action. And they have taken this, which I think to large measure is a limited action. Will it stop here? Will it escalate? We will have to wait and watch. We have to be conscious that it could escalate. And we have to be careful with our defenses and our plans to take action as and when there is a chance of its escalation.